Imagine looking up at the sky one morning and instead of one sun, you see two, blazing side by side. At first, you'd think it was a trick of the light, a mirage, a reflection on the clouds. But it isn't. Two sun systems are real. Astronomers have found thousands of planets circling binary stars, far out across the galaxy. So what if it happened here? What if Earth suddenly found itself orbiting two suns instead of one? Let's walk through it. In the very first seconds, the sky would change forever. A second sun would appear near the first, casting a strange, doubled light across the ground. Every shadow would split in two. Every tree, every building, every person would suddenly cast a second shadow, faint and shifting in a different direction. People would freeze in the streets. Phones would come out. Nobody would understand what they were looking at. Within the first hours, the temperature would begin to climb. Two suns means far more energy pouring onto the planet. Not evenly, not gently. Deserts would grow hotter almost immediately. Ice near the poles would begin to soften. And the night sky, the one thing humans have always trusted to bring darkness, would start to disappear. Because if the second sun never fully sets, true night might vanish completely. Within the first days, weather patterns would start to break down. Storms would grow larger, feeding on all that extra heat. Rain would fall in places that had never seen it before. Some deserts might flood. Some rivers might dry up entirely. Farmers would struggle to predict the seasons. Crops built for one kind of sunlight would wilt under the heat of two. Sleep would become difficult for almost everyone. Humans evolved with darkness built into our biology. Without real night, our bodies would struggle to know when to rest. Now here is where it becomes more serious. A second sun wouldn't just change the light. It would change gravity. Two massive stars pulling on the same planet creates a far more complicated, far less stable orbit. Over centuries, Earth's path around its two suns could begin to wobble. Seasons could turn extreme and unpredictable. Some years scorching, some years freezing. In the most extreme case, the gravitational pull between two suns could slowly drag Earth out of a stable orbit entirely, sending our planet drifting into the cold dark of deep space. A rogue world with no sun at all. For the people living through the early stages, the world would feel both beautiful and frightening at the same time. Sunsets would become strange, layered events. Two suns dipping below the horizon at different times, painting the sky in colors we've never had names for. Cities would adapt, the way cities always do. Blackout curtains to block the endless light. Cooling domes built to survive the extra heat. Entire industries built around living under double daylight. Animals would struggle the most. Nocturnal creatures, built for darkness, would lose the only part of the day they know how to survive in. Some species would adapt. Many wouldn't. Now here's the twist most people don't expect. A second sun might not actually be the end of life on Earth. In the right conditions, it could make some regions more fertile. Longer growing seasons. More energy-reaching plants. More food in certain climates. If that second sun was smaller, a dim, distant red dwarf, life might barely notice it at all, beyond slightly brighter nights. The real danger was never the second sun by itself. It was the instability, the unpredictable gravity, the slowly changing orbit, the quiet unraveling of the one thing Earth has always had. A single, steady, reliable sun. We don't think about it often, but our one sun isn't just a source of light. It's the reason our seasons are predictable, the reason our orbit stays stable, the reason day and night, in their steady rhythm, exist at all. Two suns might look beautiful in the sky, but somewhere, inside that beauty, is a warning. The universe doesn't need two suns to remind us how fragile our balance really is. It just needs us to imagine losing the one we already have.